after time. Hello and welcome to the
Hi.
CineBeards.
Welcome
to the CineBeards.
Oh, sorry, you're doing the intro.
Keep
Okay,
it
go again.
close.
Do it again.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Oh, shit, I'm just so polite.
As established.
Wait for it.
Ah, you lost.
Why?
Jason,
'Cause
you
I
suck.
laughed.
Yes.
Damn it. Let's try it again.
Try what again?
Hello and welcome to the CineBeards. Fucking hell!
Hi, Jason.
Fucking we're the CineBeards. That's Marcus, Thomas, and Dion.
Hi.
I hate all of them.
Why?
Yay.
Jason, that's not a very good start to the episode.
Oh really?
You're not
How long
being-
ago did we start
You're
recording,
not
you
being,
asshole?
you're not being very... we weren't going to tell anyone about that.
Come on,
That's our
Jason.
special sample
We
library.
already know Disney listens live, okay?
Yeah,
true.
they do.
Okay, so trailers, speaking of Disney, Toy Story 4, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that trailer?
What the real fuck?
What the actual
Well, like
fuck?
you said,
Yeah.
half of it looks really cool and like a Toy Story film for children. The thing that we would expect to be
Yeah.
watching when we watch a Toy Story film. Not a really bizarre, tonally inconsistent...
Yeah. Okay. So it
We
starts
wanna go
off
home,
like
but we wanna
like
not. But what?
whimsical and like a little dark because it's like, oh, this fucking spork has been brought to life with googly eyes. Like that's
The
like
existential horror is
Yeah.
awful.
And then like all the Night of the Living Dummy fucking toys. So
Cool.
it's really cool.
On brand.
But then it really feels like one of those parody trailers where they recut a trailer in a different style
To
and they
make
took
it look like a different
they took like
genre.
Tom Hanks voice clips from other very serious, sincere things and like spliced them over in places.
This
and
happy-go-lucky hijinks kids film.
yeah, and then like the super poignant thing. It's what was
I
that
don't know if
journey?
I
they
don't
were
know if I want to go home. What the fuck?
I feel so... It just felt so forced. They're like, well, people watched Toy Story 3, it did really well, and it had that really emotional ending, so let's make this, like, as sentimental as humanly possible, but it just feels so
By doing so,
incongruous.
invalidate everything that we did beforehand.
It feels so forced.
Yeah, the ending of Toy Story 3 was that emotional because of the circumstances of the trilogy.
But it's also the kinds of emotional concepts they're trying to convey in this is not for fucking children or for a children's film.
What emotional concept are they trying to convey? Because I could not fucking find it in that trailer.
There's existential dread from Sporky the Spork Man.
Yeah, which I think is a fun thing, which you
Well,
can frame in a fun way.
Yeah,
Forky
you can
the Spork
you
Man.
can you can
No, I'm gonna call
absolutely
him
frame it
Sporky.
like hey, because that's how I live my life.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been working out great for you.
But Woody's like sort of like, I don't know if I want to go home.
yeah, the Woody's
That's
lack of purpose
weird.
thing is
That's bizarre because he already resolved that in the third film. He knows by the end of the second film, his
Yes,
purpose is
actually.
to bring joy to children. Why is he suddenly, now that he's got a new child who has years to play with him, he's like, what am I doing with my life?
It just
And
feels
are
like...
toys immortal now? I mean, what's going on?
Also, I honestly think like there's a universe in which that could have worked as a framing device for the trailer, but that's the weakest way I think to advertise the film.
yes.
Because it's Toy Story.
It doesn't make you want to watch it.
Yeah, nothing about that made me want to watch the film.
The hijinks in the beginning and the
Yeah,
spooky toys.
I'm
did.
sorry. I mean, as a whole, like
right.
as a whole package, it's just like. Yeah, like pick one tone. If you want to do what Cars 3 did, where it's like where you have one where like the tone is just like really dark and super serious, and then you fucking stick with that.
And then you nail it.
Yeah, and you nail that, and then you can have another trailer with a different tone. Yeah, this was what a weird fucking
Which is really odd for Disney.
super weird for Disney.
Everyone was out of the office that day.
Probably.
Must have been.
Steve, the intern, cut this trailer together.
Or they're like
Typical Steve.
maybe there were like 3 trailers they couldn't choose between, and they were like, well,
Put him in the trailer machine.
yep,
Given to the guys that did Suicide Squad.
feed them into InspiroBot.
Yeah.
No, then it would have been enjoyable.
I know, it would have
Yeah.
been quite fun actually.
Yeah, so I'll obviously go watch it, but damn, dude.
I don't know if I want to go watch
No,
it.
I'll watch it, but like my
like the
consumer
end of
confidence
3.
is damaged.
I don't know if I want... More.
But you know what I was hoping for
A new
hoping for
toys.
was, well, partly that, and just partly a fun movie again.
Yeah.
Like 3 took us down into like
The depths.
Yeah.
of despair.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a 4th one, why would you want to like?
Try and top that.
Why
despair.
would you do that again? Because they've been going on. I've been reading on social media, you know, like the voice actors talking about how, you know, they couldn't even get through like their last lines. It was just too emotional, and it's like we've already done that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now you want to stretch that out over an entire film?
You go to the dip so you can go to a high.
Yeah, like rather end with like a Thor Ragnarok kind of thing. Like end. Well, I mean, there's a quadrilogy. Who does a quadrilogy anyway?
Oh no, they were hoping to make a new trilogy, like up to about 6 Toy Story films. But then the approach is also wrong because they finished the first 3. Like it had a neat little bow,
Then
and
they should
his
have moved
era
on
is
from
done.
that.
Yeah.
They could have
a new
kept-
group of toys.
Yeah, they could have
and-
kept Buzz and Woody and what's this girl's name, whatever, all her new toys, right? But then have, like you said, another new fun adventure, new world, new toys,
Yeah.
like
Earn your emotions again. This just
Yeah.
feels like. Yeah, it just feels like,
Bonnie.
okay, we're taking the end of 3 and refining a conceit to try and top that. Because now I know going in, I'm just not going to fucking enjoy the second half of this film.
The trailer just
Yanked it from me.
all the goodwill I had for the movie, the trailer just destroyed.
And it's not like another trailer where, like, you feel like, oh my goodness, the emotion and everything, and it's like, okay, this is going to be beautiful. It's just like, this is exhausting. Because I know what you're
I'm gonna be
trying
drained.
so hard to do.
And I can see the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
and he's got a big giant head.
It's a scary head. I don't like it.
So yeah, not super sold on that.
Yeah.
No. I'm sold on the other 2 trailers though.
Absolutely.
And what are they?
Well, first of all,
Avengers Endgame?
Haven't spoken about that at all.
No.
no, not at length in any way.
Yeah.
Nah. We haven't spoken about it in like at least
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
3
probably?
weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Great.
the Endgame trailer was pretty.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so angry about that because it
You're
looks
so
so
angry
great.
about that first thing. It says the 9th film by Quentin Tarantino.
Well, yeah. Well, I think it's like I was firmly just against the idea of this film.
Yep.
Yeah, just on principle.
Like on principle, I was super against it, and it just felt like exploitative and just everything
Shock
about it.
current
And
from
like,
Tarantino.
and I was like calling bullshit on the whole. Well, he's not really the focus of it, you know. It's more, and it's like. It actually looks like he has done that. And
I
it
know,
actually
I'm
looks
really fucking
fantastic.
confused.
So I'm
unless
so
unless
angry.
this is the biggest fast one a trailer's
Yeah.
ever pulled on us.
It's like
In
the-
which
all
case
of
he
that
definitely could
footage-
have done more.
All of that footage is from like the first 10 minutes, and then the next like 80 minutes is just
It's
like
just
grisly
torture
murder
porn.
after grisly
Yeah.
murder.
It just turns into fucking Eli Roth level torture porn.
Yeah, but it's yeah. So I fucking love this trailer. It's
Yeah.
so stylish.
Yeah, like unlike the rest of people, I've always I've loved every Tarantino film, even the ones that have dipped, yeah, quality wise. But this looks like the most fun movie he's directed.
Yeah, this looks like I've always enjoyed most of his films, but I've never been excited for one.
Yeah,
This
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
this is the first time I
Actually,
can ever actually pin down like, man, I want to watch a Tarantino
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
I can't even remember. I think other than maybe Kill Bill 2, I didn't even watch his films in the cinema usually.
I think I watch Bastards and
I usually sort of like I just wait till they're like out on Blu-ray or
I
whatever.
watched
and, then-
Django Unchained in the cinema.
and this is
I
one that I
haven't
just
watched a single Tarantino in the cinema.
and this is just one where I just love the shit out of Kill Bill 1. So when 2 came out, I was like,
gotta get in
Yeah.
it.
but yeah, like this is the first one that I'm like, yep, cinema. I'm gonna go straight away and watch this.
It's weird.
Yes,
very
I'm
weird.
confused.
It's also very weird that given the subject matter, you said this looks like it's going to be his most fun movie.
Yeah,
Well, this is Thomas. Look at his shirt.
It does say Wicked in red.
That's orange.
Yeah, it's like a cricket shirt.
Yeah.
It's faded red and you know
Where's
it.
the trailers?
Yes, yes. Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yay, it looks cool.
I'm keen.
It looked real spooky. There was a lady with a thing in her face, and also a boy dressed as a clown. So I'm involved.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Also, there was a fat ghost, and then a skinny ghost, and then an upside down ghost.
I like the kind of
So many different
I'm
kinds of ghosts.
I'm so
was
glad they're
fine-
finally giving representation to overweight dead
inclusive
people.
spooks are the best spooks.
Yeah.
It's true.
You can't use the word inclusive because it means exclusive nowadays, according to white dudes.
Oh yeah,
Oh
true.
yes.
Oh,
that's
you know what?
right.
Fuck white dudes. Wait, we're
We're
Inclusive
trying-
ghosts.
We're trying to talk about spooky
Scary-
ghosts, but
Scary
then
stories to tell in the dark, and it looks real good, and I want
Yeah.
to see more of it. Is there like a full, other than the Super Bowl teaser, is there like a full trailer yet for Twilight Zone?
No.
Nope.
Yes, there
Oh,
is.
there is.
Yeah.
There is, but I don't want to watch any of it.
I will
the
tell
trailer
you.
is out.
I will tell you that it only centers around the first episode,
Which is what's
Coming
the
out?
name on the plane?
Yes.
Yeah.
which is coming out the day after this goes out. I mean, the day before this goes out, because it's out
the
on
first-
Monday.
The first episode has what's that actor's name? Leslie Knope's husband,
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
Yes,
There we go.
doing Shatner's bit from Terror at 30,000 Feet.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Baller.
The thing that impressed me the most about the trailer and gives me the most hope going forward,
Is that it
Right
had Jordan
on.
Peele's name on it?
A,
Well, besides that,
but B, that this really, aside from the setting, I didn't get any of the same beats that I got from the original Terror at 30,000 Feet, which is
Oh, nice.
what I was kind of not dreading, because I trust him as a creative to know what he's fucking doing, because he clearly does. But I was just afraid that that was going to be the sentiment. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is just a remake.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
oh, he's just
this is
rehashing
just an
old stuff.
homaging remake.
It looks
remakery.
spooky as hell, and you can't really tell what's going on from the trailer,
That's cool.
which is good.
That's dope. I'm down. I'm down for more
That's the
Twilight
one
Zone.
where the guy's in the plane and he sees Rosie O'Donnell
On the wing.
in the window. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something on the way.
yeah. Pretty good.
Something on the way.
Okay, so now that we got the trailers out of the way, let's talk about that thing that Zack Snyder said.
Yeah, that's the one.
What did he say this time?
Welcome to the Snyder Minute.
That's a great segment idea.
Wait.
Welcome to the Snyder 60 seconds. Because of
60
alliteration.
seconds of Snyder. No, I like the
No,
Snyder
it's gonna
Minute.
be a lot longer than that.
I love his sex tape.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's misleading and pointless. So,
Just
Fair
like his
enough.
portrayal of superheroes.
welcome to 60 seconds of the Snyder Minute.
That's actually better because of the slow mo difference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very Zack Snyder, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll talk for 60 seconds about Zack Snyder, but we'll stretch it out to, like, half the podcast.
Jason, tell us Zack Snyder's original vision for who Martha was.
Oh, okay, we're gonna dip into that one first.
First,
Oh, is that...
Okay.
Was there another thing
the
now?
Martha
yes.
Minute.
And get fucking ready for this.
Oh,
Get
I'm ready.
Get,
No.
get your butt ready, because this is ridiculous.
Hold on to your butt.
I'm literally holding on to my
Okay,
butt.
so in his original plan, Batman's mother, Martha,
Yes.
was supposed to survive the shooting in the alley.
Good.
Of course,
Good.
because, you know, she only got her pearls ripped off. We didn't
Yeah.
actually see her get shot.
So she survives the shooting,
Good.
but then goes into witness protection
Okay.
in Smallville, Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so she changed her name, right?
No.
Oh, okay. She keeps the name.
yeah, she's
Classic
staying
wit-
off it.
That's classic witness
Classic
protection.
Yeah, classic wit.
Where
Yeah.
are you hiding? In the most obvious place.
All
She,
right,
well,
all right.
she does change her name slightly. She changes her surname from Wayne to Kent.
Yeah.
They're
And Batman and Superman's mother are the same
They're
person.
brothers.
They're brothers.
That was
Two
his,
brothers.
That was his original vision, and why he says the Martha scene would make more sense with context.
This has been the Snyder 60 seconds.
Marcus is just shut down. Usually he's full of quips and laughs.
Can
This
you
time
imagine?
it's
Can you just
destroyed him.
imagine? We were watching Batman v Superman. And on top of that,
Yeah.
on top of that film, this was an actual plot point.
On top of that malaise of garbage.
This was a thing.
If he really wanted it that bad, why wasn't it in his Snyder cut? I mean, extended cut?
I don't fucking know, man.
You see,
Every time I think the movie can't get worse, Zack Snyder's like, hey.
He's doing a J.K. Rowling.
yeah, he is.
Except instead of saying this is actually what happened off screen, he's just like, this is what I almost made
This
happen.
is what I wanted
Count your
to
blessings. Yes, Batman v Superman's terrible. Well,
It
count
could
your
have been a lot
blessings. It
fucking
could have been
worse,
worse. This is what I
shitbags.
could have done. So be grateful.
I find it hilarious that he used that to try and justify the Martha scene. Like, he admits now that it's ridiculous, but it wouldn't have been if he was allowed to do his vision.
Yeah, it's the biggest back down ever. Because
you-
he's been so adamant, like, no, it was fine. Okay, it wasn't fine.
Did you see the Screen Rant? Sorry, I randomly, like, accidentally went on Screen Rant.
Oh, dear.
Like the one headline, which is that, like, actually keep talking. I'll find the actual headline.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
fine.
good.
Like, I still often go on Screen Rant just to look at the headings and then be like,
Yeah, I essentially
shame.
I look at the headlines and then find the stories elsewhere.
Yeah, because they're right
Their
up.
reporting is better
Yeah.
than anybody's reporting is better than Screen Rant. I'll go to Vice.
No, you won't. I just go straight to the source. I go, like,
an extended trailer for Brightburn.
nice.
Ooh.
Okay,
We're gonna take a
press
break.
pause on this quickly. We'll be right back with you.
I don't know what to do.
Tell me what to do.
I don't know what to do.
1%
I don't know what to do.
chance that he is a
I don't know what to do.
Benjamin as an absolute
I don't know what to do.
certainty.
I don't know what to do. 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 I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Okay, so it was basically the same Brightburn trailer.
Yeah, but with little bits and pieces added.
Yeah.
It's fine by me.
I like that new stuff.
It's gonna be such
They can just add.
a jarring
They can add little like snippets until like we basically
Until
see
you
the
see the
whole
whole movie.
until they just put up Brightburn trailer 17 and it's like, oh, it's the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's like, why is this trailer 2 hours long? But, re-up my hype. For
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
So-
for sure. When's it out?
Memorial
Memorial
Day.
When the fuck is
I
Memorial
don't
Day?
know.
I hate it when America does that. They're like, out this fall.
What?
Which hemisphere?
Hey, Google.
Again, Marcus?
Well, fall would only be there because it's autumn everywhere else because we're not idiots.
When is
we don't have to think-
Memorial Day?
Oh, the
Yeah,
leaves
but
fall
that,
from
but
the
that's
leaf
trees.
also,
comes-
that's
leaves
also
come
spring
down.
for us, is what I'm saying. It's real dumb.
Wow. Again, Marcus will forward only be there because it's awesome. I heard when it is. I heard it when it's Memorial Day.
Well done, Google.
Okay, shh.
Okay, wait. Hey Google, when is Memorial Day? The 27th of May.
Okay.
The day before
Google
my
sounds a lot
birthday.
like.
Marcus.
Marcus doing a
Sounds
lot
a
of
lot
voice
like-
acting work.
Robo Marcus.
Little too much.
It's the day before my birthday.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
James Gunn made a birthday present specifically for me.
That's so cool.
That is
That's so
nice.
nice of him.
So should we get back to Zack Snyder?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Back to the Zack Snyder. The
Snyder Minute.
Yeah.
60 seconds of Snyder.
Another 60 seconds.
Okay, so what was the
60
other
seconds.
thing? Because I remember the Martha thing.
Wait.
Yeah, we're still.
Snydered in 60 seconds.
Or less, and your pizza is free?
Pizza better be fucking free. Put up with this shit.
Yeah.
What
It's
would
like
a
you-
Zack Snyder
Here's
pizza
your-
taste like?
Wait, my pizza delivery man is Zack Snyder. Here's your pizza. Oh man, this isn't what I ordered. This isn't very good at all. It's not my original vision. I wanted to put pepperoni on it.
But you made this for the fans.
That also doesn't sound great. Like I'm vegetarian, Zack Snyder. Steak. They were supposed to be steak. Dude, this is just anchovies. There's not even cheese on this. It's not my vision.
God, I can just...
Your pizza does exist. It's at the pizzeria, locked away. No one can see it.
It's up to the pizzeria to release it.
Yeah.
I'm not the manager.
Jason Momoa tasted it. He said it's fucking great.
The other people died of food poisoning, but don't worry about it.
You do know he has confirmed the existence of the Snyder Cut now.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah. He says the Snyder Cut does exist, but it's up to WB to release it.
What a fucking liar, A.
Yep.
And
Because
B,
he knows it's
what-
never going to come out.
Yeah.
WB's already fired him. So he's
Yeah.
like, you know what, WB?
Fuck you.
Yeah, passing this on to you now. It's like when Doug Bowser got hired, and then like the first thing that happened after Reggie's like announcement, like that he's retiring, is people started spamming him like, "Where's Mother 3?" They, like all the memes were like, "This is your burden to bear now."
That makes sense.
Oh,
You know what doesn't make sense? Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
So the other thing
But
is,
his mom is Superman's mom. So when he says Martha, he's like, why'd you say that name? It's because it's the same Martha.
we've got the same mom.
But the character still
mean,
wouldn't
if-
fucking know that.
If that happened, do you think, like, when she says that's his mother's name, after Batman's like, why'd you say that name?
Yeah.
That he would be like, but that's my mom's name.
Yeah. Like what the?
We actually
Okay.
joked about that. We fucking joked about that. I just remembered. We joked that they would be brothers.
No. I'm calling bullshit on that because then he would have recognized Martha Kent as his own mom when he saves her from the fucking warehouse.
The gag is okay. I'm trying to get into the Zack Snyder mindset,
Yeah.
right?
Cool.
Okay, all you need
Okay.
is scantily clad woman and robots.
And music
Samurai and
went through
a love of
facetiousness
anime.
again?
So in this universe,
Yeah.
surely Batman, the paranoid detective, would have looked like
Yeah,
you know
yeah. He would have made sure.
he would have made sure that his parents are dead.
Not just that. Remember, what actually does make sense, devil's advocate here, what
Right.
does make sense is that the Waynes are super powerful billionaires, right?
Yeah.
They
Yes.
they were gunned down, or at least Thomas was, by just
I wish
just
Thomas
a
was gunned down.
random, just a
me too.
totally random sort of robber. You know what do you call it? Not a
Joe Chill.
burglar. A burglar is someone
Mugger.
mugger. Yeah, muggist. A muggle. So they were gunned down by a muggle.
Yeah.
Just totally random one.
Not linked to Grindelwald at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
but J.K.
and so
Rowling has told me some stuff about that mom.
and so when you're a billionaire and you've been the victim of a mugging, your only recourse
recourse.
is to go into witness protection.
Yes.
yeah.
Because your life
A,
is at stake.
you can't hire security to protect you at all.
What you gonna pay them with? Your billions of dollars?
Yeah, exactly.
What are
That's
you going to get the
bullshit.
city to do? Give you police escorts everywhere you go?
Yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous. And also, obviously, since it was a lone mugger not working with anyone else and with any ulterior motives, once he's arrested, you're still completely
Yeah.
At
in
risk.
danger.
Yeah,
Because,
they're going to come for you. The other muggists.
yeah, the muggles are, there's many of them.
Yeah, everywhere.
And
all
they're
around you.
Yeah, so I think witness protection and abandoning your son is really your only option.
I mean,
It is. I'm
Not
not
helping
helping
him through the trauma or anything.
The thing is, you've got to make your son believe you're dead as well.
do you know
Yeah.
what? Like, we're
to really
joking.
make the gag work.
Yeah, no, but you see,
Don't
this is the
take
thing.
your son with you to witness protection.
We're joking about this as a gag, but in terms of the Snyderverse, that's perfectly on brand.
That's the thing.
You
Is
know,
like that, but
that's-
I mean, that's the only way he could even have considered it for more than 5 seconds. And he said it was a plan. It's not like this was something that was bandied about.
I
and
didn't
things-
write
and-
this on a napkin. No,
Yeah.
this was in the treatment.
Yeah,
That's right, son. Thumbs down.
good boy.
But still, I mean, like, how extensive would this plastic surgery have to be for
My
Bruce
husband
to
got
not-
shot by a random mugger. I have to have plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And also she would have to renounce all her money.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
otherwise, once Bruce took over the company, he'd be like,
Hey,
"Hey,
I'm broke.
Where's
like,
my money?"
Who's spending all this money?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, forget about
Forget about it."
Hey.
No, but you see, when they were mugged by Joe Chill, he took several billion of their dollars.
That she had on her in her purse.
I don't know how big a billion is. I don't know, they could fit in a purse.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, if you've got them in $10,000 bills, yeah.
There you go.
Only rich people have access to those.
Zack Snyder knows about that.
Yeah.
He like
He
they
was
had
making the movie for the 1%.
they were trying to figure out how much money they had, and they didn't have like a calculator or anything, so they were like working it out on a scrap of paper. Like they were working it out on their checks. And then like on the last check, they're like, oh, okay, so that means our net worth is $112 billion. Who's that again? Oh yeah, obviously Thomas Wayne. Let me just sign under there just to like
Just to make sure I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
who I am.
that's
I'm
my
plagued by
money.
amnesia.
Okay, cool. So we've got this check for all this money, and it's signed and everything. But like, obviously, let's not put a recipient in there. That would be silly. And it was in her purse.
Hijinks.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
guy just put his own name in there. It's like, oh
What
well.
are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? The
Banks
bank's gotta honor it.
can't reverse charges.
Yeah,
No.
he's got to.
It's against the law.
I mean,
also-
he stole it, but his name's on there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, well, he didn't see that it belongs to him, obviously.
Yeah.
And also,
His name
who are
was
they,
on it.
who are they going to believe? Like,
A
Thomas
dead
Wayne is
person?
dead. Yeah. So, are they going to believe this man or a hysterical woman?
The
Whose
choice
womb
is
is
I mean,
clearly
her
wondering.
husband just died.
Yeah.
she's not kept. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but is your husband with you? Like, no, he's dead. It's like, is your father with you? Like, no, he's dead. Like, okay,
We're gonna
to the
have to ask
asylum,
you to
I guess.
Zack Snyder's listening to this, not realizing it's sarcasm,
Zack
and he's
Snyder's
just
just like-
furiously taking notes.
Wait, no. I've got it. His original vision, right? Before Martha was both of their moms, right? Okay. He was gonna do this. I'm calling it right now, because he'll never admit it. Martha did go hysterical.
Yeah.
Okay, right? She did survive. And they
This
put
has
her...
been Flashpoint the whole time.
Yes. She is actually Jared Leto.
Who is actually Batman?
Yes.
Makes
And
sense.
Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Will Smith stole dead shit, though.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, I like that dead shit.
No.
In the other story in the Zack Snyder minutes.
Let me
Oh,
read
God,
what-
is there more?
Please bring it up.
This is an edited quote, otherwise it would have 70,000 versions of the word like in it.
Yeah,
Did you watch
it's-
the clip.
No.
Go watch it.
What's the clip?
The
He
man
says
is
like for every second word.
The man is not eloquent.
Not at all.
Where'd you get that didgeridoo?
I bought it.
What's even more alarming is the crowd. Actually,
Yeah. the
Oh,
crowd
how
is
everyone
probably
cheers him. I read
Like
like
after every statement, the crowd
Yeah.
cheers.
I did like the one article I read from the journalist who was saying this was weird. This was like being at a cult meeting.
Yeah, it sounds like
Okay, so here's what he said to the crowd of snidiots.
Snidiots, yeah.
I like it.
Like that.
Snyderians. Was this at WonderCon?
No, it was at Snyder Fest where he
SnyderCon.
showed the
Snyder
director's cut
Fest!
of
All three movies.
yeah,
of
so
three different.
Watchmen, Dawn of the Dead, and Batman v Superman.
So 2 movies.
Right?
So you showed 2 movies.
And
What's the gag?
what's the gag?
Batman v Superman isn't a movie.
Oh,
It's a train wreck.
Heyo.
Heyo.
I'm good at gags.
Good
we're
job.
so good at getting them as
Oh
well.
wow, we're
We're like on the same page.
Yeah.
I was-
Every time.
Yeah.
Like, I toss it and you guys spike it over the net, just like in Top Cruise.
That was actually pretty good.
Okay, so this arsehole says, someone says to me, Batman killed a guy. I'm like, fuck, really? Wake the fuck up. Once you've lost your virginity to this fucking movie, and then you come and say to me something about, like, my superhero wouldn't do that. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, down the fucking road on that. Wow, they've removed some of the likes.
They
and there's
have,
still a
and
lot
there's
of likes
still
in
too
here.
many.
It says, that's a cool point of view to be like, my heroes are still innocent. My heroes didn't fucking lie to America. My heroes didn't embezzle money from their corporations. My heroes didn't commit any atrocities. That's cool, but you're living in a fucking dream world. Well, Zach, what the fuck is a comic book?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, my favorite issue of Spider-Man was the one where he gets denied a bank loan to buy a house.
Kill them all,
Spider-Man.
Peter.
That's just Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
No,
Peter.
he went in the Spidey suit and everything. It was Spider-Man applying for a loan. They're like, we can't prove any income. Your loan is denied.
So
And
yeah,
then he
we
killed them all.
kill them all,
and then-
Peter.
If you think he wouldn't, well then wake the fuck up.
Fuck up. We need to wake the fuck up
Yeah, we need
because
to...
we have
No.
lost our virginity.
Yeah. To this
The
movie.
best part about that is you know Jackie Earl Haley, the guy who played Rorschach.
Yes.
The most violent one in Watchmen.
That was
Yes.
then made to be the good guy in the film.
Was
Yeah,
made
yeah,
the
for
good
sure.
guy in the film.
Yeah.
Superhero, yeah.
Yeah,
His
I remember.
reaction to hearing that was like, what the fuck? That's hypocritical.
Jesus.
Like he's like, what? I don't get it. Superheroes committing violence is ridiculous.
That's amazing. That's the man that beat a dog to death and it fucking.
He's like, okay, enough's enough. Seriously, what the fuck?
We gotta draw the line somewhere.
Good God.
I'm just.
But
Can someone please
it's
just?
perfectly summed up by what Jason said. Stop living in a dream world. Comics? Question mark?
Yeah.
Or what?
Can someone just please go check on Zack Snyder? I think he's lost
Is
it.
he okay?
Is he okay?
I don't think he's okay.
No, like the whole statement is really rambly, like worryingly rambly.
Yeah, it is. I think it's like, what a fucking gross misunderstanding of what superheroes are supposed to be.
It's like,
Like,
oh yeah,
they're for kids and they're supposed to
superheroes
show
have,
kids.
have endured all these years because they're
Murdering
just
psychopaths.
yeah, they're just acting like overpowered people would in the real world.
Yeah.
That's why they've endured so long.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They don't
They don't
exemplify-
create some kind of
it's-
ideal for kids.
They
to
don't
try and
exemplify
strive to-
No,
moral
it's-
codes or quandaries of ethics.
Like
or
I've got
what
nothing
is right
against
and what is
like a
wrong.
what if type thing, you know, where it's like where you have an alternate.
No,
But
No,
if these
the
are your
Elseworlds
main,
books.
but
You're
if these are your
talking-
mainline films.
You're talking to somebody who enjoys Spawn and Lobo.
Yeah, no,
like
I was about to say, if
fucking-
you take Zack Snyder and let him go with his ideals to a Spawn or a
he
Witchblade
probably
or
would knock
whatever,
it out of the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that does do murders, sure. But fucking Superman?
Yeah,
Superman?
and like writing this with David Goyer, who's on record as saying that like Batman, if you do Batman v Superman when you run out of ideas.
David Esquire, who's on record for calling She-Hulk a whore.
Yeah,
What a nice guy.
what a nice guy.
He's such an exemplary human.
Well, in fairness, at that point he hadn't lost his virginity to Batman v Superman.
I mean,
so...
you just gotta lose.
wait,
that
maybe
is-
Zack
that is
Snyder, maybe
maybe-
Zack Snyder's being like literal. Maybe he like you know.
Is that the name of his penis?
Maybe like this is just meant to be something for his fans to get it onto. It's like time to lose your virginity.
Oh,
Put on
fans
the-
gotta
Gotta
get
pop on the
off to it.
BVS.
yeah, that's like this is BVS is like this generation's. Let's get it on.
This is the weirdest
you mean
timeline.
it's this generation's 16 Candles?
It's Candle in the Wind, and it's not as sexy as it
No,
sounds.
that's about somebody's death, Marcus.
Yeah,
You're
or
weird,
5,000
man.
candles.
5,000 candles in the wind.
Bye, bye, little Sebastian.
But no, that is maybe one of the grossest statements I've ever heard.
It's pretty gross.
It's just.
Have we spoken enough about Zack
Yes,
Snyder?
please. Okay.
Can we talk about a good Batman?
Yes.
Yes. There is a good Batman?
Yes. The animated adaptation of Hush is coming together quite nicely.
Okay.
And they are using
The award-winning episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
They are working with... No, fuck off. It does look like they're working with the same cast from the Justice League War series of movies. Like
Okay, so they're
the
doing it
Post.
in continuity.
Yeah,
I like
Okay.
they're
that.
doing it in continuity. So they've got... what's his name now?
That guy who does Batman who isn't Kevin Conroy but does a decent enough Batman.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll find his name now. Jason O'Mara.
That's the
it.
one.
That's the one.
How's the versus the Fatal Five? Seen it yet?
No, I have. Neither have I. Is it out yet?
It's out.
Actually, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one should be out yet, and I haven't watched that either.
Fucking hell.
I need to get my shit together.
Yeah.
No, Dion, come back. Dion, come back here. Dion.
What? I'm
still
on my chair.
No, Dion,
Dude, we're doing a podcast.
Dion, we're doing a podcast.
I'm with you guys. You're gonna legally purchase these things for same-day delivery.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. Fucking shenanigans up in here.
Oh wow, it looks like they're going full on with the Hush thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Who they got?
which means we're probably gonna have Batman going super OP overboard and essentially fucking up a poison ivy controlled Superman with kryptonite.
With the
brass
kryptonite
knuckles.
knucks. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I am.
Really good exercise.
How's it looking
Well,
there?
14.
You've.
Were you able?
14 May.
Four?
Damn it.
I hate you.
14.
Ninja
Batman
Turtles one.
versus Ninja Turtles.
Ah, and the other one versus
Don't
the
care.
Fatal Five. Okay.
But I'm keen. Keen for that.
Yeah,
podcast.
no, I'm
Commander
keen for that.
Keen.
it's one where actually Batman fighting Superman makes sense because he's not fighting him to fight him.
Indeed. Well, I like
Trying to break the brain things.
I do like him fighting him.
Cognitive recalibration.
Yes.
Yes.
I hit you
Because it's also then it's Batman and Superman fighting Superman.
yes.
Because
Because
he's got the whole
Superman
mental battle going on with the poison ivy poison.
Indeed. I do like the.
So it actually makes sense that Batman has a charms.
Nice.
I do like the timeline of old Batman where he does have to fight Superman. I do like that story though.
Which one? The
actual comic one where superheroes are outlawed and Superman is
the
like
Dark Knight.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Superman is the,
Injustice.
No, that's the video game.
because I do actually like that portrayal because but like you said, that's a nice what if. That
Yeah.
story isn't really part of the continuity.
No,
it's
it
kind
wasn't.
Of,
It was Frank Miller's take on what if Batman was like super cynical about everything.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, this sounds like a good thing to base the next 30, 40 years of Batman on.
The animated adaptations of that were pretty great.
they
to
were
watch,
rock
though.
solid. It was a two-parter.
Yeah.
actually,
It
and
was
it's
rock solid.
really really cool.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, you know how Suicide Squad's supposed to be a reboot?
Yes.
Jai
You mean
Courtney-
Suicide Squad 2?
No,
No,
it's
they're just
a
calling it
rebirth, so
Suicide
it's
Squad.
just rebirth, a reboot. So it's just
Suicider
Suicide Squad.
Squatter.
Wait. So now we're gonna have a Suicide Squad 20. What was it? 16, and a Suicide Squad 2020.
Well, a reboot. I think they're just invalidating it. But apparently, Jai Courtney has confirmed that he is returning as Boomerang.
So we got two returning characters.
Rumor bang.
Yeah.
Rumor bang.
Which I'm not upset about.
I'm not upset about how.
The problem is, like, if everything else in the film is,
It's
like,
good.
actually great.
then he will be the very very weak link in the chain.
Yeah.
Look, we saw in the first Suicide Squad that he is actually capable of acting somewhat when he doesn't have to put on an American accent. He can concentrate on acting a little bit. So maybe James Gunn will be able to pull some acting out of him.
Maybe I trust James Gunn to know what he's doing with the casting.
Yeah,
So-
because David Ayer almost did.
Almost.
So yeah,
That's
I mean,
weird.
David Ayer did famously get an actual performance out of Shia LaBeouf.
he
I
did.
still haven't
You
watched it
actually
because
are
I'm
right.
afraid of witchcraft.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Oh yes, it is witchcraft. Yes, you should fear it.
Yeah,
Spooks, man.
I should.
but
Furious.
to what end?
You know what you shouldn't fear? The next bit of news that Jason is gonna drop.
The next.
It depends.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. The the stupid thing that Zack Snyder said.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert went off on him about it.
Well, which Stephen Colbert? Evil twin you,
No,
Stephen
not
Colbert?
the- not
the
Stephen M.
cursed.
Colbert.
Not the cursed Colbert.
Yeah, not
Actual
the
Stephen
writer
Colbert.
for Screen Rant. Actual Stephen Colbert on his show, addressing he's like, yeah, you just gotta grow up. Aquaman deals in opiates and Flash is in human trafficking. Just grow up, wake
Grow
up.
the fuck up. That's
Actually,
awesome.
Flash would make an awesome human trafficker. He could traffic
Exactly.
them like
So fast.
So fast. You can traffic all of them.
You get same day delivery for your child slaves. African dictators rejoice.
Like Batman pulls him aside and says, "Just sell one."
Where do you think Batman's money comes from?
Cody 2012.
Oh boy.
Bring it
Oh
back.
boy. I have a bit of local film news, somewhat, sort of, kind of.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's still super hype on Game of Thrones, right? Everybody knows this.
Oh, they're showing it at the cinema.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
the
that's pretty
premiere
cool.
of season 8 is going to be at our cinemas.
I think that's great. Like,
That's
I'm not
really
into
cool.
Game of Thrones
No,
at
not
all, but
really.
if it was a series that I was super into
I
and it
would.
was that spectacular, I'd be down.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a massive budget series, so it's gonna look great on cinema.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully.
And it used to be good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the first 3 seasons.
I watched until season 2 and I was like, the fuck am I wasting my time for? But, sorry.
I watched
see,
until
I
I followed that series religiously until my favorite character died. Unfortunately, my favorite character was played by Sean Bean.
There might be people that haven't watched this.
Oh no.
that haven't watched the first
watched-
episode.
Well,
Of Game
my
of Thrones,
favorite
the most popular show in the world.
my favorite character was Coherence, and like he was killed off so quickly.
My
Yeah, he was
favorite.
out of it
My
halfway
favorite.
through season 2.
My
Yeah, he
favorite.
was in the pilot, and they didn't even put him in the full
My
series.
favorite character was plot lines that didn't peter off into oblivion.
You
Yeah.
see, that's what happens when the first season they follow the book almost to the T, and then the second season they're like, that went really well when we did what the books did, so let's not. And then it was super coherent, and they did it super well. They didn't.
Oh shit. That's the opposite.
But it looked pretty, and it had violence and boobs, so people were like, fuck yeah, violence and boobs!
It was that,
I
like,
do
that
like
classic,
violence and boobs.
that classic HBO thing where they front load the
boobs and
the
taper it
pilots
out.
until they hook people, and then
Yeah.
it's like Westworld.
Yeah.
And True Detective.
And True Detective. The first 2 episodes of True Detective had some real boobs and violence.
That's
Ace Ventura,
HBO.
Boob Detective.
Well,
HBO, what are you
actually,
gonna do?
the ending of
Watch
the first
regular
one-
TV?
You're not wrong.
I mean, what do you think the B in HBO stands for?
Hot boobs
It's not
only.
porn.
No,
it's
just-
HBO.
It's for bee.
Yeah.
Like
It's just
buzzing bees.
Yeah.
Help! Bees oncoming.
And everybody's just like, that's why it's that static with the.
It's not static. It's bees.
No, I've got it. It's heavy bass worms.
Everyone knows that's spelled BWAAAAAAHN.
You left out an A.
Sorry,
17.
I didn't set the release high enough.
Fuck off with your music jokes.
You're a music joke.
I got news.
Yeah.
I don't know if any. If
Is it personal news?
Yeah,
no,
you-
I'd never share that. You'd all just cry. The
I
the
like
setting for the Lord of the Rings series has been revealed.
Oh yeah, is it
Brutal?
in New Zealand?
Yes.
Are they gonna grossly underpay the actors?
They will. I'm
Nice.
sure.
Nice. Well, isn't it being done by Amazon?
Yes.
Well, no, Amazon are religious about treating their workers well and paying all their taxes.
It's true. So we've got nothing to
I
worry
mean, Jeff Bezos is a paragon of
Bezos,
humanity.
He's behind HBO.
Yeah.
about. It's going to be set in the Second Age, and it's going to be set in Numenor. So I think it's going to be
Nice.
about Sauron and his rise to power.
Yeah, that's
pretty
pretty lame. Who's Sauron anyway?
But I thought it was gonna.
why
be,
why such a weird,
Aragorn.
obscure side
That
character?
is not true at all.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Nice.
There
I think there
were,
was going to be an Aragorn childhood series.
yeah,
that's
but
been-
he wasn't born until the Third Age anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was.
But that's
just a
cool.
terrible
That is
rumor.
really what I like about that is that removes any obligation
To
they
put
might
in
have felt to put in the
characters.
cameos and
Yeah.
the characters.
Yep.
Yeah, because the closest character would probably
You
be
can have Elrond. He was
Non-
alive then.
yeah, you can have Elrond, but like non-canon Talion, because he died right at the end of the Second Age, because the Shadow of Mordor games take place like really early in the Third Age.
So we'll see.
I think this guy's a nerd.
What a fucking nerd!
I am a nerd.
I bet he doesn't even have a girlfriend.
What a nerd! He doesn't have a girlfriend at all.
He doesn't have a girlfriend
He
or a
hasn't had one for
fiance.
ye- He hasn't had a girlfriend for years.
Yeah.
Or a fiance. What a loser.
What an absolute loser.
His wife makes him an idiot.
But no, I'm down for that too.
Same.
Like the Second Age is really interesting if you've read the Silmarillion and the other texts.
I
Like-
read it and then didn't understand it and then looked up some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty dense.
I'll freely admit
Okay,
that.
let me-
Because it's literally just a history book.
Yeah. Oh, let me put it. Hey, guys, just wiki the Second Age and realize all the cool shit happening in there.
Stuff.
Some cool shit.
That's my news.
Cool. So what else is there? But that's great news. I like that. That sounds like the opposite of what Star Wars keeps doing. Is it's like Lord of the Rings. Okay, cool. You know, like let's go to like an entirely different age, and they're like, well, we're gonna shift things on by a month in the space between like Empire and Return of the Jedi. Like we're gonna focus on a different month for the series.
It's a big leap, but I
Yeah,
think
like,
the audience
it's a
will
real
still stick
bold
with it.
move. In fairness, though, the Mandalorian does look super cool.
Yeah.
It kind of really does.
But
Oh,
really, a
the
whole
only-
universe to explore, and it's like, let's just focus on this little microcosm
They could
forever.
for the Lord of the Rings, because of wizards living damn near forever. They can have a cameo by a younger Gandalf and
But there's no way to
A
de-age
younger,
him.
more handsome Gandalf.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if what's his face, young Jeff Bridges would work.
Go in for it.
Would
No,
work in Lord of the Rings.
You could basically.
You got
I
regular
think-
Bridges.
Well, you could go regular Bridges, or you could just go Jude Law.
Yeah.
He plays young wizards.
Yeah, but how would they de-age Ian McKellen to look like Jude Law? We don't have that technology.
no, that doesn't exist, Jason.
No, but you just age up Jude Law to look like Ian McKellen, and then
And-
you undo it. You just Control
Ah.
Okay.
And leave the
okay.
residual
Okay.
behind.
Yeah.
Like dry brushing.
Z. No, just full on Control Z.
Oh, alright, cool.
Alright, cool. Sorry, I'm not fully up to date on all the tech stuff, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty
Jason
much
is
the
our
most
tech
complicated
expert.
thing.
Jason
Control
worked
Z.
on L.A. Noire.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
These are tech
Lenoir, thank you.
Sorry, excuse me. I wasn't on the production team.
You mean the prequel to Horror of the Orient that never got made?
Yes. That was the DLC.
No, that wasn't the DLC. That was the proposed sequel.
Yeah.
Or was it?
It was, and it would have been great.
And they were also happy about that title. Everyone just
Everyone
fully
was like,
supported
green
it.
lit.
No problems.
Speaking of no problems,
And Horrors of the Orient.
we are actually going to be talking about China, because did you know that Freddie Mercury was 100% straight?
Oh, yes,
Oh yeah, the heavy edits.
Wait, what?
What?
The
So good.
big edit.
The Bohemian Rhapsody was edited.
In fairness, though, he was so grossly misrepresented in the film
May as well
already.
just
Like,
make it-
this
yeah.
could probably just make it better. Like, it's probably less of a train wreck than the actual film.
But essentially, for China, they removed everything to do with his sexuality.
Okay, so
So there's large chunks of that movie
every-
that
like,
are just gone.
The movie never says the word gay or anything close to the sort. They take out the I Want to Break Free music video section and basically completely remove Jim from the story.
Okay, so they treat it very much the same way like the media treated Freddie Mercury during that time. Just denying the fact that he could possibly be gay.
Yeah. All the tabloids ran with it, and everyone else was like, nah.
No,
Ah,
man.
look at him! Look at that mustache!
Look at that straight man.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
To be
they did the same thing to Rob Halford, and he wore fucking fetish wear on stage.
And then popularize it in the big angry metal guy community. I love that.
That's the best.
That's one of the and
The
like
best switcheroos.
Like watching like probably like a crowd where at least some of the people are just like raging homophobes, like sing along to Jawbreaker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
It feeds your soul.
Yeah, it does.
Alfred really is the hero we need.
And the one we deserve.
Bet he doesn't kill people.
Well, it probably
Well, it probably does. Wake up,
does.
Thomas.
Wake up, Thomas.
I'm sorry, I'm just a sheeple.
You're just a sheep. You gotta lose your virginity, man, then you will see the truth.
Cool.
I love the irony of him saying that to a crowd of
Yeah.
probably mostly virgins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost entirely.
No.
Oh,
Anyway,
apparently Dumbo is terrible in other news.
Yeah, I've been reading.
what? Who would have seen
Oh,
that
we did
coming?
not pull
Maybe
that.
somebody had done a podcast or something saying that Tim Burton should just fuck off already.
Yeah.
You know what?
Ah, well.
What really
Opportunity
hurts
missed, I
me?
guess. We'll get it
What
next
hurts
time,
me
Jason.
so much is that seeing all the takes where they're like, "This is Tim Burton." Like, this film is subversive because it's a critique of creators selling out to major corporations and like stunting their vision. Therefore, the film is actually good.
That's not
So
how that works.
Tim Burton sells out to a major corporation, stunts his vision, and makes a crap film. Like, but because you can do a reading where it's a critique of himself, it's actually good.
It's not a Lars von Trier film. Jesus.
You're not lost on Trier.
I kind of am. Though. Not in a good way.
No, I watched. Did any of you guys catch Movie Bob's review of it?
Yeah.
He basically says like it turns from like a shitty movie into circus Bioshock for some reason.
Essentially,
What?
the plot is
Yeah.
the first 10 minutes is the entirety of the animated Dumbo, and then it does its own thing from there.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Now I actually want to watch it.
Yeah, no, and
That's
it's like
why
it's
it is, weirdly, we were joking about it. It is from the imagination of Tim Burton. I mean, egg on our face.
Oh, no.
man.
Nope.
Nope.
and also they
Like,
show
this is an original story house from his imagination. Turns out.
Oh, dear.
Joke's on us.
The
There's
joke
our
is on
formal
us.
apology. Sorry, Tim Burton.
and they took
Now
out
we're
at
waiting
least
for
he
our-
did
for
take
his
out
apology.
the racist
Yeah,
crows.
for the last 10 years.
He took out?
He did take out the racist crows and replaced them with people.
Oh, with racist, people.
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
Ah, all right. So,
Apparently, it is showing on IMAX if you guys are into some
No.
torture porn.
No.
that's okay.
I don't want to pay
I'll
a
watch
lot
it
for
on.
it.
I'll watch it
Shazam,
on.
thank you.
I'll watch it on an aeroplane.
Ew, that's a scathing
No.
That's
The
what it-
the airplane cut will be superior because it'll have less Tim Burton isms in it.
Especially if you're going to China.
Yeah.
Speaking of plane cuts, Jacques was recently flying and he watched First Man on the plane for the first time. I was like, that's horrible disservice. Why would you do that? And he's like,
Yeah,
well,
but-
it was
ooh.
on. It was on. I just want to watch it.
I
And
watched
he was
it with
saying,
my wife last night.
He was saying
Again.
that like it was really weird because they featured all the stuff of like the crashes and the blowing up. It was like that was in there, which I super did not expect to be in a plane cut. They did have this massive disclaimer that came on. It's like, this film features scenes of aerial like disasters. Please be advised.
Which could hypothetically happen to you.
I just thought that was weird. They
If
didn't
you
edit
were,
that out because
you know-
plane cuts are normally fucking hatchet jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of what's probably going to be a hatchet job, the new Ghostbusters has done its casting, and surprise, surprise, it's Finn Wolfhard again.
Who?
Shocker,
kid from
Stranger
Stranger
Things.
That kid
Things.
from Stranger Things, that's in everything. That what?
They needed a kid, so they cast that one kid.
Yeah, they
We
needed a
got that
kid. So
one kid.
that one kid that was in Stranger Things, and then and now Ghostbusters.
Wait, wasn't he?
Wasn't he in that
slash?
slasher?
Isn't he in Shazam?
No,
No, he's
Is
not.
that the other kid?
that's the other kid.
That's a different. He was in that slasher as well, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in one of those basically whenever they need a kid, that's
So they
who they-
fucking cool.
But they have also cast the
But
kid who
props-
plays young Captain Marvel, young Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
What about her?
They've cast her as well in an unspecified role.
That's cool.
Okay.
Cool.
But props to Finn Wolfhard's agent, because I mean,
yeah.
he's the only kid actor
What do you
getting
mean
any
Finn
fucking work.
Wolfhard's agent. Finn Wolfhard's agent is an answering machine.
Yeah, that boy has got bank on Stranger Things.
I guess that's it for this week.
Well, no, there's one more update from Macy Williams.
Oh, that hilarious update.
About New Mutants.
Oh, the one where she's like she has no goddamn
he's
idea when it's coming
sorry,
out.
He's also in. Oh, it's just the voice role. Never mind. The upcoming Addams Family.
Yes, that was the other thing he was in. He was
Yeah, okay.
playing the fat kid, voicing the fat kid.
Pugsley?
Yeah.
But yeah, Macy
His
Williams
voice
says she
gained
has-
200 pounds for this role. He studied under
mean-
Christian Bale.
It's Christian Bale who's gaining 500,000 kilos to become a sandworm for June.
The same.
I fucking.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past
No,
him.
actually, I wouldn't.
Wait, there was another one where he gains like 5 to the quintillionth power kilograms to play the Earth.
It's just dedication. He's methoding, you know.
Yeah,
He's
he
the
is
man's
method.
poor body.
It must
Yeah, no,
be
I
a
just
mess.
thought you missed it when we were talking about the update on New Mutants. Macy Williams says she has no idea when the fuck it's coming out.
There was one last thing because we didn't mention it last time because I think it happened after recording. It's been confirmed that Valkyrie is in Endgame.
Yeah, well, yeah.
She
We
was
didn't.
one.
We
I mean,
didn't
she's
mention.
She was one of the posters.
yeah, the
Yeah.
posters.
She
Yeah,
was-
she was on the.
The
She wasn't
posters
in-
also confirm a death that I don't know if people want to hear.
Well, I mean, like,
I
the
skipped
black
over
and
that.
white posters are the dead characters.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
colorful posters are the living ones.
Or the black and white ones or the
perhaps
EA
a spoiler of
DLC
who one of
unlock.
the black and white photos are, but Shuri is on one.
Yes,
of the
I
black and
saw
white
that
photos.
actually.
But I mean, they did say it was in the first trailer.
Yeah, but people were like, no, it's a missing thing because Tom Holland was there as well, and they thought he was missing.
Well, that's yeah. If someone's missing, they're dead. The only one that it doesn't count for is Scott because he's in the quantum realm, so they assume he got
Yeah.
snapped, raptured,
Snaptured.
Snapchat.
There we go.
Snapchat.
I mean, the thing is the little ghost, isn't it, for Snapchat?
It is
Yeah.
a ghost.
Yeah, it is a little ghost.
Mind blowing.
I solved it.
We gotta
Figured it
wake
out.
up. We just gotta wake up.
Yeah, sheeple. All right, I think that's it.
Yeah, so recommendations. Shazam comes out this week, and it's been getting glowing reviews, so go see that.
I will recommend the old Twilight Zone, because
Yeah.
Twilight Zone.
I watched Us last night, so you obviously have to watch that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Dion, watch it, you gotta watch it. It's the way
Yeah,
it
for
works.
sure.
That's the law, I think.
It's the only way, we can validate Dion's existence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm supposed to give a recommendation.
But it's coming Netflix.
I was gonna recommend it for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marcus is
Go
leaning
into your
into it.
Steam library or your PlayStation library and randomly pick a game you've never played and give it a shot.
That's dangerous with all the free games that they give out. on
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lords of the Fallen.
PlayStation. Yeah, no!
Nope. I'm sorry, but I have to follow Marcus's. I have to validate his existence, so I'm going to follow that advice.
Don't you play that game.
Too late.
Don't play Lords of the Fallen, just one that randomly pops up.
That one randomly popped up.
Yeah, Ranu popped up right into Dion's brain.
Felt like Ebola.
Yeah, luckily my account's linked to Jason's one, so my account's linked to Jason's one, so I have like the deluxe version, the collector's edition with all the DLC and all the he bought all like the add-ons
pre-order
and stuff
stuff
and
and-
like add-on skins and stuff. So I've got the whole.
I think the version that they gave to us with the PS Plus account is the
super
complete-
one.
Yeah, sure, with the PS Plus. Uh huh.
Oh no, I actually
I'm
have a
frugal.
different recommendation.
I'm frugal.
I have a different recommendation. Watch the Wolfenstein Youngbloods trailer.
Yes.
And don't read the comments.
Yeah.
No.
No, because it's women's and they're
Is it one of those comment
dude,
sections?
it's just the women's killing Nazis, and you're just like,
and that's super political.
and that's it's like, oh, why do you have to make it so
Hyper-political.
political? It's like,
Yeah, why do you have to make your game about Nazis taking over the world political?
What? Shocker.
whipping the CineBeards!
Carbies.